Kitty Cat has assumed the position. So has my coffee cake. Ha ha ha. It's a Swedish coffee cake, is what we always called it in our house. My mom said it was a secret family recipe and never gave it out to anybody and made a big deal out of it. My mom was a narcissist that lived in her own fantasy world. It's not a secret family recipe. It's one we always made. She liked to pretend it was a secret family recipe. It's 8 ounces of butter mixed with a cup of sugar. You blend it up real well. Add 2 eggs. Blend that up really well. 1 cup of sour cream mixed with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And it causes like a chemical reaction that makes it kind of soupy like. Then to that you add 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder. And you mix that all up to a batter. Into an 8x8 pan. And I used a Pyrex pan because I could do that in the microwave. The convection part, I used that of the oven. And then if it's still soupy on top a little bit, instead of leaving it in there to burn, I take out the metal rack and everything, and the Pyrex can go in the microwave, and I put 2 minutes more. So you've got the flour, baking powder. Okay, you mix that all up. You put half of it in a prepared pan, which means greased and floured. And then on that you sprinkle cinnamon sugar and pecans. Then you put the other half of the batter in, sprinkle on cinnamon sugar and pecans. Take a knife and you marble it back and forth. You run the knife, creating, I guess, pockets and air bubbles, etc. I don't know. 350 Fahrenheit oven for 30 to 35 minutes. But the microwave convection oven I have doesn't hold heat like a regular oven. So I put it on 375 for 30-35 minutes. And it was just a little soupy like on the top, just a little bit. Then I take out the metal rack and put the microwave part on and finish it up. This time it turned out perfect. Sometimes I accidentally overdo it with the microwave and it's dry and awful. This time it's just perfect. So I'm going to have some of that with some cold coffee for dessert. Today, Thursday, this morning, Brian went to Spency's school, and Mommy left work for about 20 minutes. She works not far from where he goes to school. So they had a deal at 10:30 in the morning, a birthday. That's a shadow. My nose looks blue. Looks like I have a blue Hitler mustache. That's weird. Yeah, that's just weird. So he went and I watched Sebastian. Sebastian had peanut butter jelly and banana. And he's getting new teeth up here on the sides that are the flat teeth that really have to work their way through the skin. And he's having a hard time with it. Then Daddy came back, took Sebastian up for his nap, and I came back over here. Was watching some things on TV and falling in and out of sleep, sort of, kind of. 2:30 we left to go get Spencer from school. And what did we do? Well, it was a lot of traffic on the way home. He can face forward now. He's big enough. So he's, telling Daddy all the things that we're passing by and why there's so many cars up there and why are they stopped and look at that truck, Dad, it's really cool and that kind of stuff. We got home. Oh, we stopped at McDonald's to get a Happy Meal. Brian doesn't like Mickey D's. I don't either. I even worked for Mickey D's for a year as a French fry person. And Trump doesn't even know what he's doing when he was a French fry person. He has no clue. But I was a French fry person for a year. Why? Because it was the only place that could hire me in some weird hours because I was going to school, taking care of kids and everything all at the same time. So we stopped there and got him a cheeseburger Happy Meal with apple slices and milk. Cheeseburger and french fries. He started eating the french fries. He ate up the apple pieces right away. Oh, and the toy in it is a little figurine, a 4-inch tall figurine, representative of a K-pop band, boys band. He got J-pop, whoever the hell that is. I don't like the boy bands, never did. Boys to Men, Backstreet Boys, none of them. Those little girls go nuts over it, probably some boys too. Anyway, we're sitting over on the couch. He wants to see Bluey on my phone, so we watched a Bluey video. I found the shortest one we could find. And Dad was falling asleep on a recliner. And the little guy and both of them were watching Bluey on my phone. And then the little guy just started walking around and getting, he likes standing on top of stuff. If it's 2 or 3 or 4 inches tall, he'll stand on it. He wants to be taller. Don't rush growing up, buddy. Oh. Daddy put on the big TV, and he says, "What do you want to watch, Spence?" Adventure Time. You never need to do drugs in this society. All you have to do is watch Adventure Time. That is like doing drugs. For real. It's the weirdest, most fucked up, weird cartoon I've ever seen in my life. It's not made for kids. Brian goes, "It's not made for kids, but you know, kids like it. It's weird." It's weird, alright. The characters are weird, the premise is weird, the whole thing is weird. It's like doing drugs. You don't ever need to buy drugs. Just watch Adventure Time. I mean, I grew up with Bugs Bunny, Popeye, Tom Terrific and his dog Manfred, Mighty Mouse, that kind of stuff. That's what I grew up with. I thought it was weird when Speed Racer came on the scene. Japanese cartoon with just the mouth part that moves and the rest of it didn't move. I thought that was weird. Oh, we grew up with the Flintstones and the Jetsons also. Oh, he was watching that and I'm like half falling asleep. And then the baby goes, "Ah!" Because he heard Mom coming in. He heard the car and the garage door and all that. He heard it. He's got good ears, that one. And I thought, oops, I don't want her to think I'm living over here. And although she could see anytime she wants, they have a camera in the kitchen that faces the whole area. And if they're ever anywhere, upstairs even, and they want to see what's going on downstairs, all they have to do is put it up on their phone and they can see. So, I mean, if she wants to know if I'm over there, that's all she has to do is look. Anyway, she's come home and I came over here to go to the bathroom and I'm sitting here with Kat. 7:20 p.m. I've already yabbered for 8.5 minutes. I did not go to the gym today. My shoulder's killing me because I've been making concessions of where I place my arm when the cat's on my lap. I have to reach over him and scoop my arm under him so that I don't crush him with my arm. And I think that's put my arm on a joint. It hurts real bad. So I'm going to have to change that up. Maybe make it to the gym tomorrow. I don't want to fall off the wagon again. I want to keep going to the gym. A couple other things to do, and then back to sorting this all out. Saturday is an awards banquet. Not a banquet, they're just serving light refreshments, entertainment type stuff for awards for the theater group that I just did a play with. I think they have a white elephant gift, which I have plenty of things around here I can just wrap up and take. It's like a gift exchange. Last year, I got a foot-long container of popcorn. I still have some of it. It's good stuff. Nobody wanted to steal it from me. You know, like you pick numbers and you pick your present, and then the person after you picks a present. If they like yours better than what they picked, they take it and give you theirs. But nobody wanted the popcorn. That was fine with me. So that's Saturday. Nothing coming up to my knowledge right away. So maybe I can get some stuff done around here. Maybe advance with the gym. I'm going to have to ask Ian, the guy that runs the gym, about my shoulder. I don't know if he'll know, but he knows a lot of stuff and what exercises would be good and all that good stuff. Finally got the pants that I'd been waiting for from Woman Within. They're folded up right there. They're fully elastic all the way around, which I thought they were supposed to be elastic from the side all the way around the back, but it's all the way around. I got them basically so I can wear them on the airplane next year. But they have a metal button, and they don't have a real zipper. It looks like a zipper might be there, but it's not. And there's a metal button at the top of it. It looks nice, but if I'm going anywhere through any metal detection or anything, I'm going to take that damn button off and put on a regular plastic button. Because it won't whoop, whoop, whoop or anything like that. Yeah. Kitty cat. Ugh. He sheds worse than I do. It's gray skies. It was cloudy today. Kind of nice, though. Supposed to be fairly cool, and I say fairly cool, I'm talking 81 to 85 degrees. Like 93 today. That's hot. This is September now. I'm used to growing up in a place that had 4 distinct seasons, you know. This is the time it should be getting cool. So, anyway. I'm going to pop this back in the microwave and heat it up again. Some cloth filled with rice. Uncooked, dry rice. You warm it in the microwave for a couple minutes and then you put it on wherever it hurts. I'm going to do that again. I already took pain pills, but they don't seem to be working. Going to catch up on a couple things. Brian's been watching some show called Dark, which is a crime show thing, but it's German with English subtitles. It's interesting. The little guy, they were eating lunch, watching it, and the little guy's just glued to the TV screen. He loves that big TV. Told Brian, I said, he's going to know German. Because he hears all those programs and stuff. Once you watch something, the algorithm brings up other things, let's say in German or Italian or whatever, or house building, or if you're into certain things. Like I like remodeling houses, so it's been bringing up a bunch of remodeling houses show. Or remodeling, or restoring old toys, or, you know, that kind of stuff. I like watching that. I used to watch this Polish guy who cleaned rugs with rug cleaners and hose and soap, and then they spin them dry and hang them up. And then on the clean floor, he does break dancing. There's 2 or 3 other channels that do the same thing, but the Polish guy, it's like Czeski or something is part of the title. I don't really remember. And they play such nice, relaxing music. If you don't fall asleep to that, it's so relaxing watching something being cleaned. I also watch Midwest Cleaning, which is a guy up in Minnesota, I think, or Wisconsin. He's up north. And he's very sarcastic. He's autistic and he enjoys cleaning. It's therapeutic for him. So he and his son Jason clean houses. And he talks, you know, and this was one of the worst cases of dirty stove I've ever seen. And you would think that somebody could take that and clean it once in a while, but no. But I do all this for free. When someone really needs my help, I come in and help, and blah, blah, blah. And when he introduces himself in the very beginning, he goes, "Hi, this is Midwest Cleaning. My name is," and then he comes up with some really weird, ridiculous name that makes me crack up. I just watched one where he was in the worst house he had ever seen, and he couldn't. It broke him. He couldn't go on. But a lot of times and you learn. Sometimes I like watching those because teaches me how to clean something so you don't have to clean it as often. Or, that kind of stuff. Yeah, weirdness. Oh, 15 minutes and something. Oh my God, Shirley. Found the camera. Charged it up. Gonna do something about that tomorrow, hopefully. Thought about making a periscope. Found a pattern for it. If I can find a nice, decent piece of cardboard before the trash pick it up tomorrow, I will make one. There's always something to do, for sure. And one of the things that we can always do, go upward and onward.